You're born into a swarm of hundreds. No names, no hugs, no baby photos, just a bunch of twitchy siblings who see you as one of two things: food or competition. You don't get time to think about who you are. You crawl out of an egg sac with one job: get away fast or get eaten immediately. Congrats, you're a male praying mantis. You're barely an inch long, soft-bodied, and shaped like a snack. Even your own reflection wouldn't bet on you. You're wobbly, bug-eyed, and your only defense mechanism is hope for the best. Evolution clearly forgot to install a panic button or a better body plan. You try to look intimidating by standing tall, but end up looking like a confused toothpick. Somewhere out there, a frog is licking its lips. Meanwhile, your sister just shed her skin, and now she's twice your size, and twice as murdery. Your entire strategy is to not be noticed, which is hard when you look like nature hit the random button. Birds love you. Spiders crave you. Even ants walk by and go, tempting. You hide under a leaf, practicing the ancient martial art of stay still and pray. Every breeze feels like a death threat. Every drop of rain is a jump scare. You live 1 hour at a time. You don't eat because you're hungry. You eat so you don't get eaten. And still, somehow, you're the lucky one. You made it past brunch. You weren't the appetizer. Congratulations. You're now eligible to grow up and face dating, which, spoiler alert, is just a sneak preview of your funeral. Your sisters? Also mantises, also hungry. And if they catch you, they won't hesitate to turn you into brunch, because in mantis world, cannibalism isn't a crime. It's a lifestyle. Somehow you escape. Your first few days are a masterclass in panic. You hide under leaves. You freeze when shadows pass. You eat whatever's smaller than you and avoid everything bigger. Fruit flies? Delicious. Spiders? Run. Birds? Don't even breathe. Your only real defense is pretending to be a stick. That's it. Your whole survival strategy is look boring and hope no one's hungry. It works. Kind of. As you grow, you molt. Again and again. You shed your skin like last season's bad decisions. With each molt, you get stronger, faster, and just a little more deadly. You start to experiment with hunting. You wait, you strike, you miss, you learn. Sometimes you practice on twigs or shadows. Once you spent 10 minutes stalking a rock. It didn't move, it didn't fight back, it didn't even taste good. But hey, at least it didn't eat you. You call that a win. Other mantises around you are dropping like flies. Literally. One day it's Barry the Bold, the next it's Barry the Bird Snack. You start naming the survivors like characters in a bad sitcom. You're not just growing, you're becoming cynical. By your fifth molt, you're an ambush predator. You don't chase, you don't pounce. You meditate in silence, and then launch like a spring-loaded nightmare. You're elegant murder with folded arms. Still, you're not safe.
Bang, bang, I used to shoot you down.
Your enemies include birds, frogs, bats, lizards, wasps, snakes, and your own family. You once watched your cousin get eaten during lunch. He was the lunch. Some nights you sleep under a curled leaf, belly empty, wings twitching, dreaming of not dying tomorrow. Finally, you hit maturity, your final molt. Your wings emerge, thin, shimmering, paper-like. They dry in the sun. You stretch them out. You feel powerful. You're still just 2 inches long, but now you can fly. And that means it's time. Time to find a mate. This is where things get weird. You don't sing, you don't dance, you don't bring flowers. You find her by pheromones and vibes alone. She's perched on a branch, beautiful, massive, still. You approach slowly, carefully. She doesn't move. Her bright green body glows in the sun. Her spiked forelegs fold politely like she's praying. Spoiler, she's not. You signal, you flash your wings, you make yourself small, humble, non-threatening. Nothing says, please don't kill me like a mantis mid-shuffle. You climb onto her back. She allows it. You breathe. And just when you think maybe, just maybe, you're not going to die today, your head is gone. She ate it. Mid-mating. Why? Because in the mantis world, decapitating your boyfriend is just another way of saying, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Your body keeps mating. Headless. On autopilot. Nature's most tragic background process. Meanwhile, she snacks on your face like it's dessert. Your body feeds her. Your genes fertilize her eggs. A win-win for her. If you're still watching and your head's still attached, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. Unlike mantis dating, it won't cost you your life. Let's say you're lucky. Let's say she doesn't eat you. You survive. You fly away, torn, exhausted, haunted, but alive. You might even think you've beaten the system. Wrong. Because now you have to do it again. And again. Mating is your only mission. No retirement. No rest. Just find another massive female and try not to get beheaded. Sometimes you're too weak. Sometimes she's too hungry. Sometimes the wind knocks you mid-flight and you fall into a spider's web. Or a pond. Or a bird's beak. Meanwhile, the females, they mate once or twice. Then they lay hundreds of eggs in a weird foamy case called an ootheca. They attach it to a twig like a tiny time capsule and walk away. She forgets you immediately. The eggs will hatch next season. And the babies, they'll do the exact same thing. Hatch, run, bite, survive, die. That's the cycle, the mantis version of reincarnation. Repeat the same bad romance until the forest forgets you. You continue flying. You're looking for one more chance. One more female. Your wings are tattered. Your legs shake. You've dodged birds, bats, and other males trying to rip your wings off. Then you see her, perched on a flower, still watching you, like fate herself dressed in green armor. You land near her. You pause. You hesitate. You know what happens if you mess this up, but instinct pushes you forward. She lets you mount, this time no bite. Not yet. You finish. You dismount. You fly away. You're a survivor. But survival comes with a cost. You're not as fast. Your exoskeleton is cracked. Your energy's drained. You rest on a leaf hidden from sight. A storm brews. Rain pours. A gust of wind knocks you sideways. You cling to a branch, drenched and freezing. You shiver through the night, hoping to see the sun again. Morning comes. You're alive. You bask. You dry. You fly again. Barely. But your days are numbered. You see younger males in the air. Faster. Sharper, untouched by scars. They swoop past you like you're not even there. One bumps you mid-air. You spiral. You crash. You land on the forest floor. You're still. A lizard eyes you from the underbrush. You try to fly. Your wing tears. You don't get off the ground. The lizard moves. You stare back knowing this is it. And then, nothing. A new season begins. Hundreds of eggs hatch. Tiny mantises pour from the ootheca, crawling over each other like panicked pixels. One blinks in the sunlight. Its siblings scatter. So yeah, being born a male praying mantis? It sucks. Your entire life builds up to one date, and it ends with your girlfriend eating your head like an appetizer. R.I.P., Romeo. You were crunchy, but committed. What would you do if your date ended like that? Tell us in the comments.